Welcome back at MX-5 Info. In this video I will show you at least 10 low-cost upgrades that you can do to your Miata. This is a standard spray nozzle for the MB2. We have two of those, and the spray pattern is pretty bad. This is the nozzle from the Mazda Tribute and I think the Ford Maverick, but I will provide all of the information on screen. And they have clearly a different spray pattern. I hope that came across. The next upgrade is the one-touch turn signal, where you just hit the stalk once and the turn signal flashes 3 to 5 times. I've set it to 5, but it's something you can configure yourself. There are several commercially available solutions out there. You used to have tap turn, they are no longer in business, but nowadays we have Smart Flasher or a solution from Katec. I will provide some information in the description below. This is a DIY project, and it allows us to produce these things in small quantities. For the next upgrade I will show you two versions of the fuel cap holder. In both cases these are 3D printed. In this case you take the fuel cap and you can place it in this holder while you're getting gas. The other solution is a more minimalistic approach, and it has a small downside, but I like the minimalistic approach. In this case you can simply put the fuel cap like that on this small holder. The downside is that you cannot do it when this ring is still attached to the filler neck. Nevertheless, I thought it was worth pointing out. Mazda has a daytime running lights module that can be used on various Mazda models and is still available today. I've used one of those models on my MB2, but I will be releasing an installation video soon on how you install that on the NC Miata. I've used it in this case in combination with the headlights, taillights and the side markers, but it will only light up when the handbrake is released. And this allows me to start the car without the lights being on when I still have the e-brake pulled up. I've decided to also use the side markers, not only because it looks good, but also for better visibility. So normally this area would be where your taillights would be illuminated, but I'm using these LED rings, and therefore the light shifts a bit to the rear of the car, reducing the visibility from the sides. Therefore, to compensate, I also have the side markers illuminated. On the car with this interior, the black floor mats were standard, but for an additional 50 euros you could also upgrade to the beige ones with the red text in them. For the NB or NC you can easily order an additional key fob style remote for the central locking. For the NB2 you will need a module like this from Visteon. I think they might also come from Mitsubishi, but I ordered this fob for about 5 euros in China a few weeks ago and programmed it to the car. There's a separate video on that I made last month. The connector here on the right is a 16-pin CD changer input port that you can use on the NB2 and the NC1 to integrate a Bluetooth module. I have several of them in use. This is a Yatur. This one does not have a charger port for a phone. The other one that I have does. On the NC2 you cannot interface them as a CD changer, or they will not be recognized as a CD changer, so you need a Bluetooth device that will be recognized as an aux device. This is the other two device that I have. This one comes with a USB port that you can use to charge your phone. The other is for the microphone, and this is for the cable that goes into the CD changer port in the back of the radio. This magnetic phone holder is from Scosche. This one is fine for smaller phones. Now that I have a slightly bigger phone, I'm thinking about upgrading to the Dash Mount Pro version from Scosche. The air vents, I've discussed them in a previous video as well. These are from Alfa Romeo. I will quickly show you what they look like originally before you need to do the DIY work on them. Okay, so this is how you find them in the Alfa 166, Alfa Romeo 166, or in the Alfa Romeo 156. Of course, they need to be shortened and get the same diameter as the original vents. So that is the work you have to do. Make them shorter and decrease the diameter so they will fit in the holes in the dash. Another small upgrade is to change the wind blocker. There are several versions for the NB2. You have them with or without the speakers, so you can upgrade to a version that has the speakers. You then will also have to do the wiring from the radio to these speakers, of course, but that's only 4 wires. That will give you the extra speakers behind the seats. Another radio related upgrade is to add an antenna up or down switch. When I press the switch, the antenna will go up, and when I press the switch again, the antenna will go down. And this is for people that think it is annoying that the antenna always goes up as soon as the ignition goes on. So in order to control this behavior, there's only 1 wire going from the radio to the antenna. If you interrupt that wire and place a switch in it, then that is enough. You could also place the switch, for example, in this area over here, or in some other area that you think is comfortable, maybe in the glove box area, something like that. This is the standard but very dark dome light cover, and this is the clear alternative. Same dimensions, same fit, but this is from a Mitsubishi Lancer, where it's used in the back of the car in the storage space in the boot. As you can see, I made some more changes to the interior of the car. The silver is standard for this type of interior, the silver radio, etc. But on the other car I've changed that to black and wood trim, and with a different color for the shift boot, etc. And then last but not least, I think the best upgrade of them all is to get a signature from Tomatano, in this case in the glove box. I was very fortunate to meet him when he was over here in the Netherlands. So this one is actually priceless. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. If you have any questions or remarks, please leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching MX-5 Info, and until next time.